we go. Hello everyone, I am live. Yes, nice to see you all. Just turning my camera quickly. I hope you're all well today and the sun is shining wherever you are. I'm April and today we have got our Pilates class that is just going to help strengthen all our muscles and lengthen those tight muscles as well. Release a bit of tension within the body. It's suitable for all levels, so even if you've been doing Pilates for a long time, it's very good just to maintain these exercises. And also if you're a beginner, it's not too difficult, so you can join in. All you need is a mat and a pillow, some space and some quiet time if you can. But if you do get interrupted, this is always saved to the page, so you're fine. You can always come back to it another time. And what I will always say is if you are exercising and you have any pre-existing injuries, please listen to your body and go very, very carefully. I always say we like to look after our bodies and not push them too much to the point of pain or any tension. So first things first, let's just sit with a little bit of a hip release. So we're going to sit with the soles of the feet together, a nice tall spine. And if you can, just try and hold your feet. Now, I know that a lot of people might struggle with this already. That's fine. You could even just gently hold onto the legs here and push the knees out. As long as you're opening up and stretching the inner thigh area, that is what we want. So inhale and exhale. Push the knees down with a nice tall spine and relax. Just breathe in and out. Wonderful. Let's bring those knees in, hug them in, round through the back. And then inhale. Exhale, hold on once again and push those knees out. Drop those shoulders as best you can. Good. Come back in. Inhale. Round through that spine. And exhale, push down. Wonderful. And now just have the hands behind you, feet as wide as the mat, and then just push both knees over to one side. So you may find that now the weather is getting a bit colder, sadly, that your body feels a little bit stiffer, which is completely normal because we tend to hold our posture very differently when it's cold because we hunch over, we squeeze in our scarves and our coats, and we build more tension in the winter. So if you feel a little bit like you can't move as well, it's just the weather. And then come up over to the other side. And then come up and over. And then come up. Wonderful. Now we're going to do quite an intense stretch for the hips. So what I'd like you to do is have your feet hip width apart. Bend the left knee. Then place the right foot onto the left thigh with a nice tall spine and place your right hand down. And we're going to lift up and over. So we're going to just stretch from the hip all the way up to the arm. Drop your shoulder. And then come up, hand down, lift up, drop the shoulder, and then stretch it through. So this side's going to be a lot harder. Just breathe in and out. And then come down. Let's switch over to the other side. So feet in the middle. Bend your right knee, left foot on. Nice tall spine, drop your shoulders. Left hand down, lift your right arm, inhale, exhale. So this is the easier way. Come up, right hand down, left arm lifts, and stretch. This is the harder way. So we won't be able to stretch quite so far. Good, and then come back down. Let's repeat that one more time. Before we do, just stretch the legs out and then just give them a good old shake. This is just to let go of any tension we've got. Good, other side. So left foot over, right foot, drop the shoulders, right hand down, lift up your left arm and reach over, stretch. And then left hand down, right arm up, drop the shoulder, exhale, stretch over. And then come down. Good, stretch the legs out. Quick shake off. And then bend this right knee, left knee. Drop the shoulders down. Good. Left hand down, right arm reaches and lifts. And then right hand down, left arm, inhale, exhale, stretch it over. And then come down. Wonderful. Last time, just stretch these legs out nice and long. Wonderful. Now take the hands onto the thighs. We're just going to stretch and release the back. So first things first, we're going to feet are hip width and the knees are up. So when your knees are up, you tend to relax your back a little bit and we don't get so deep with our stretches. And that's what we're going to do to start off with. So hands on here, nod your chin, hands come all the way down, round through that spine. And then come up. Oh, wonderful. Walk the feet a little bit further forward, just a little bit. Drop the shoulders, inhale, exhale, nod round. And lift it up. Now this one might be a bit harder now because our legs are going to be flat along on the floor. So hands onto the thighs. Now we're going to target more hamstrings rather than back this time. But don't go too much because we're still just stretching. We're not properly warmed up yet. So if you can go a little bit deeper with this and the toes face up towards the ceiling. So drop your shoulders onto your chin, hands come down. Breathe in and out. And then gently lift all the way and come back up. Wonderful. We're going to repeat that. So bring the knees up, drop your shoulders, inhale, nod your chin, hands come down and round through. So you lightly hold onto your ankles, suck your belly button in towards your spine, drop the shoulders down, 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 and relax. And lift up. Good. Walk the feet a bit further forward. Inhale and nod, hands come down. So sucking that belly button in towards your spine. Restack, come back up, legs long. Okay, here we go. Inhale. Exhale, nod, hands come down. And release. Wonderful. Now, from here, take the feet just a little bit wider than hip width. Tuck the sitting bones under. Nice tall back. Inhale, nod your chin. We're going to do the same thing with the feet going out this time. So coming round down. If you want to place your hands in between the legs and stretch out, that might work better for you. And restack. Feet a little bit further out. Inhale. Exhale, nod. Come down. And restack. Last time now. Hopefully we're going to be about as wide as your mat. So heels out, tuck the toes under. Inhale, hands into the middle between the knees. Breathe in, breathe out. And down, drop the shoulders. And then restack and lift up. Wonderful. Bring the feet in and let's come now down and relax. So that was a little 10-minute, well, 12-minute routine. And I always try and split my classes up into little sections. So even if you've just got 10 minutes in the morning, those stretches that we've just done are very good for if you sit at a desk. I know a lot of people have been enjoying the chair Pilates, but if you sit at a desk all day, they're really good exercise that you can incorporate into your daily routine at the start or the end of your day. Or if you're a hairdresser maybe, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit stiff and you feel like you need a good stretch. But I honestly do believe that when you do yoga and you do your stretches, you just feel a lot calmer inside and your muscles feel so grateful for the extra stretch. So always recommend doing that. Let's take that right foot down. And then with this left leg, let's just place it up towards the ceiling. So we want to place now the lower back really into the floor. Push through the heel, come down. Oh, mind the lantern. And then point the foot as you come back up and then push through the heel and come down. So let's point. So we're really working into our ankles. Two more. Wonderful. Now with this leg, left ankle over the right, push the left knee out to the side, drop the shoulders. And relax, left foot down, box the knee side to side. And let's go the other side. So pelvis nice and neutral, lift that left leg up, push through the heel, come down, point and lift up. So this is very nice for your ankles and your shins. If you feel like you get a lot of tension in the lower half of your body, these exercises are lovely to do to really stretch everything. Let's do a few more. And last one. Wonderful. Sweep up, left ankle over the right, push the right knee out to the side. Wonderful. And then let's thread that through the left heel and left glutes. Thread it through, push your right knee down. And then come up, foot down, and then we'll switch sides so the other foot feeds through that gap. Excuse me. Wonderful. And then just give the little knees side to side. Rock. Wonderful. Now we're just going to work into our coordination. I teach, obviously I teach a couple of face-to-face classes, and a lot of people say they really struggle with coordination. So I know that that is more to do with sort of your brain, but I'm going to try and help you all now. Just realise that it's not too difficult. I know that some people struggle more with certain areas of that sort of thing, but when you actually just think about what you're doing and how you're moving your body, it can really help. So let's just work on that. So first of all, we're going to stretch the left, both arms up, but the left leg's going to go out as the right leg is going to go back. So that's really easy just to start with. So let's do 8 on each side. Make sure you've got enough space on your mat to just control the movement of that leg. You might find it easier to take your socks off, like me. Good. Let's do 5 more. Good. And then other side. So stretch your right leg out long. Come in. So all you're doing is moving the opposite arm to leg. And 3 more. Good. And then relax. Okay, so that's kind of like a level 1. Let's make it a tad harder, and this time we're going to lift one leg up, but we're still going to lift both arms up. So this is where sometimes people struggle. So we're still going to move the left leg and the right arm, but this time the right arm's going back as before, but the left leg's going down, and then we're coming back up again. So this left hand stays still. And then we're going to work up to make it a little bit harder, but we'll still be okay because all you have to do is just concentrate on which 2 parts of the body are moving. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. And relax down. So you're working your core, and you're also working your hip joint and your shoulders. So it's a good all round of this exercise. Let's go to the other side. So arms are up, right leg, tap that foot down, lift that left leg, left arm back. So right leg and left arm are moving the opposite sides of the body. All you're doing. Good. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come up and relax. Just rock those knees side to side. Wonderful. Okay, so now if you can, so this will also depend on your lower back and how that feels. But we're going to lift both knees up. So if you can't quite manage this, please don't panic. Just put one foot on the floor. It's doing a little bit is better than doing none at all. So your knees are here. But make sure that you're not arching your lower back here. It's a really important one. When we start moving our arms and legs, we concentrate so much on what we're doing that our posture sometimes goes out of whack, shall we say. So we don't want that. We want to keep the posture nice and still and the pelvis as still as we can. So let's lift those legs up and the arms are up. So now we're doing opposite arm to leg still, but just the other leg is in the air. That's the only thing that's changed. So left leg down and right arm goes back and up. And we're going to do 8 of those. That's all you're doing. Just keep everything else really still. Just concentrate on those 2 limbs that are moving. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug those knees in and rest. So you may be feeling it a little bit now in the thighs as well. I definitely do, because even though I'm a Pilates teacher, I still feel it in my hips and my legs. It's very normal. Excuse me. So let's go to the other side. So we're going to have the left arm, both legs up, bend that right knee, inhale, tap that right foot down, and then lift up. So now right leg and left hand are moving. That's all we're doing. Good. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now hug the knees in and really hug them in behind the thighs and drop down and relax. Drop the shoulders and just release that lower back off. Well done. And now cross one ankle over the other, feet on the floor, knees out if you felt that. So hopefully that coordination made a bit more sense. I always try and teach people like the basics and then you just build up. But sometimes when you move opposite arms to legs, it can be a little bit confusing, but on the whole, it's okay. You just have to really concentrate on what parts of the body that you're moving, which in Pilates, it goes back to the fundamentals really of the control of your movement and your body, because that's what helps keep everything nice and aligned. So let's bring the knees in, cross over, and knees go out, drop the shoulders. Come in and hug the knees in towards the chest and rock side to side. And take a nice long body stretch. Wonderful. Now we're going to curl up as best that you can, and I'll make that look very easy. A lot of people struggle, so if you need to just place your heels either side and lift up, then you feel free to do so. We're now just going to work into the sides of the body. So how we're going to do this, first of all, is take the hands underneath the knees, and we want a nice tall spine to start with, and we nod down, we come down, and then we're going to lift this left arm, comes out, we squeeze, come back in and lift back up, and then we go the other side. So we roll down, right arm out, come in, lift up, and let's keep doing that. So suck that belly button in towards your spine, really drop those shoulders down, squeeze, open out, come back in and lift, and nod it down, squeeze and lift. Good, keep going. So if you feel any pain in your lower back, you need to tuck your pelvis under just a little bit more. And let's do 4. Up, come down, 3. And up, and 2. And out, and lift up, and come down. Wonderful, and come back up. And now just point through your toes and rock those hips side to side. You might have felt that again in your hips. It's really, really common. So another thing we can do is cross those ankles, push the knees out, push into the fists or wrists, and just try and push those knees down a little bit more, and that will help to open up the sides, into the hips, sorry. Good, and come back in. Okay, one more little exercise before we finish up. Back to that coordination again. So we're coming onto all fours. And first things first, we're going to slide that left leg away and lift it up and tap, tap down, comes in, right leg lifts, taps, and in. And just all we're doing, just sliding the legs out. You're going to feel this in the core. Good, and last one on this side. Wonderful. Okay, so just come back up. Now we're going to add in our arms. So we're going to slide the left leg away, lift up that right arm, lift everything up, tap it down, and come back in. Right leg, left arm, lift, Can I tap it in and come in? Keep going like this. We're also working obviously our core, strengthening our back and our glutes here. But just let everything work as one. So it's just opposite hands to leg. Good. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come and sink into a child's pose if you can. So have the hands down, stretch those arms out nice and long, forehead down, and really rest that lower back. Relax the face, relax the jaw. Wonderful. And then let's come back up. We're going to finish off. We'll do that one more time. So stretch the left leg out, the right arm, and then you're going to just take that left leg out to the side a little bit. Tap it down, come back in. So we're activating that part of our brain that needs to concentrate on our coordination. So left leg out long, right arm, lift, left leg out, come in, down. Lift, out, in, down, up, in. So this one might just trick you because you're keeping your arms still, but your legs moving. One more each side. Just think about it. Opposite arm to leg. Lift. Good. And last one. Wonderful. And come back in. Now this time take the hands down by your sides as you do your child's pose. You can place your forehead on a cushion if you need to. And then gently, gently just press yourselves up. Of course, if you have the time and you wish to stay in child's pose for the rest of the day, good on you. I'm so jealous because it's one of my favourite stretches. If not, just come and make me cross-legged. Now, if you wish to get a little bit deeper with if you want to sit cross-legged, when you cross your legs, just then move the feet apart and then push the knees down and then sit up nice and tall. And then stretch those fingertips out to the side and inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Switch the legs over. Just so we're trying to even up our body as best we can. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. And thank you all very much for joining me. I hope that you really enjoyed this. A little bit of coordination. It really helps to link the body and the mind and make you concentrate. It's always good to test ourselves, and I'll see you next week for more Pilates. Take care and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.